EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots. From Greg's alma mater, that's Andres Borregales to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know. When he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted and picked off by Anthony Jennings.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through and we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Look wide, get this one complete, and this play going nowhere. He has taken it behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He gets free inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown. Get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. The Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Patriots nothing.
There is a marker down. Let's get the call.
Automatic first down.
Here's May to throw it on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. We're going to run, and this is Henderson. And he is first in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. Want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. It's at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Motion man is Johnston. Take the handoff. Al Herbert. Jason getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. shotgun now for Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Captain trying to work inside. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hampton. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers 1st down.
The offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Herbert. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to take the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. First brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, it's Herbert. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers move out on top. 14-0.
14. Patriots nothing.
this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
He's got his man. Keyshawn Boutte. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Zone read will give to Henderson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. And sets up 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and short. And here is May. That is brought in. And he'll get into the end zone. Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. When you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Patriots 7.
Send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Charger getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. No play fake. Herbert. Oh, no chance there. Single heavy run. He goes down.
When you can Hammering cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
To do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Trevor. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Around the 20-yard line. Makes offense ready, see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Remaining here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
May to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, here's May. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's May again. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. May to the air once more. He'll get this out to Henderson. Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop 26 seconds until the break. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Throw again is May. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Trick pass caught by Henry, the tight end. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now there's to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return. So this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Herbert now on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
2nd down, they need 3. Now it's Herbert. Forced out wide, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter number 3. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of 25. Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. They'll find some way to turn this one positive. Struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down. May. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. Big drive continues. His third touchdown of the game. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch break, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
So impressed by the acceleration of this receiver. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. The Patriots have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space up the racks on camouflage bells. $2 I'm a blue devil.
Following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Herbert now on first down. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll send their tight end left. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen in motion. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection, and the Chargers have the first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement.
Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Atlanta.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Going after now from Dicker. It's up and through. Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense, but held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with May. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that catch. First down, New England.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he's close to another first down. Just shy of the mark.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On second down, here's Henderson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good. Patriots, first down. First and goal at the 5.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try.
And that clearing space. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Morales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. As the Pats go up by 7.
28-21.
It's 28. Chargers 21.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Disley is the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 7 and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's what counted. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45 yards. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Quickly, they get it out to Allen. And a good job running the football. Hoping just to gain a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest game.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, like these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Madden.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks for 2 minutes to play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They run on the jet sweep, and the defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are, how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made a humble to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's May again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here is Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Down by 10. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this play out? We'll watch. They come up for first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, like executing this zone defense, and they got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down. Herbert to throw. They go right Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Behind his man up. Wouldn't allow a catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped with an even 20 seconds to go. First down.
But Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing again, Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. That score, 2 middle, 2 late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
That's their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.